I got a bucket. Ooh, what's in the bucket? Alright guys, so today we have a bucket, and the bucket is filled with a bunch of fig pops that I started. So the only difference between this and the ones that I've done in previous years is that I just used a bucket that wasn't heated versus a heated cooler as I usually do. So I wanted to see how long it would take. These took about a month to get to this stage, and I'm not sure if all of them are actually rooted out yet, but we're gonna see. I've got a few of these little cases in here that don't actually have any figs in there, and all I did was I made sure to soak this really well with water, and I use these as just a humidity source in the bucket. So we're gonna get rid of these. There's two of them, and then we're gonna pick out some of these and see if they have any roots. So this one is a white Madeira, even though that's terrible handwriting, and yeah, we do have roots on it. So as you can see, there's some right here, all along the side, and then up and towards the bottom as well. And as you can see, this one definitely needs to be repotted because it's growing leaves and shoots, and they're kind of white. At this point, they need some chlorophyll, or maybe they're just albinos. So next one we've got is a yellow long neck, and this one has a ton of roots. As you can hear, there's a plane going overhead. So again, same problem, starting to sprout, and these leaves are pretty white, so we need to get them into the sun as soon as possible. This one is a Panache Tiger, I think. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Panache. And we've got roots, and as you can see, one of these little roots actually stuck through the bag and is kind of broken right now. So I'm going to peel that off. And yeah, pretty decent root development here. Let's see what else have we got. This is another yellow long neck. This one's, I don't see any roots on this one yet, but it has leafed out quite a bit, so I might leave this one in the bucket a little bit longer. And I made sure to label this as, this is mine, not Figaholics. So this is one that I got from a different company, so I'm not really sure if it's a true yellow long neck. But I'm going to put this one back in the bucket. Or, well, I'll do it later. Same thing, this is another yellow long neck that's not Figaholics. This one has no roots, except for at the top, which is really kind of weird. I've seen this happen a few times before, but I'm not really sure what to do with this. So I'm going to put this back in the bucket afterwards. Oh, this one has a lot of roots on it. And this one is another Panache Tiger. So you can see it's starting to bud out. So we're going to get this one potted up as well. This one is another yellow long neck. This one's from Figaholics, and it's got a few roots developing here and there. Not a lot like the Panache Tiger, but pretty decent, and it's starting to leaf out as well. So we're going to get this one potted up as well. And again, this one is a Ronde de Bordeaux. I'm just going to call it RDB because I don't know how to spell any of those words, except for maybe Ron and day. So as you can see, this one's got a lot of roots on it. This method of the fig pop, ooh, technical difficulties. Anyway, as you can see, this one's also sprouting, so we're going to pot this up. This fig pop method seems to work pretty well. It just depends on how fast you want it to occur. If you add a heat source to it, it happens, I think the last time I did it was about 16 days. This one took about a month to get to this stage. So I went ahead and put the bucket into my garage. Let me wait for this plane to go overhead because it's pretty loud. In the meantime, you can look at the roots. Yeah, so as I was saying, this method takes about a month, and the bucket was put into my garage, and the garage was anywhere from 50 degrees to, I want to say 65 degrees. We're getting out of winter right now, we're actually into spring, so it's getting a little warm in there, which I think helped. Again, this is another Ronde de Bordeaux, and I don't see any roots on this one, which is kind of weird. But we do have a sprout. This one might go back in the bucket as well. Actually, no. I think I'm going to probably have to pot this one up because this thing's not going to last too long without sunlight. And then what else have we got? So we've got a Negretta, and the Negretta has one singular root, and somehow it found the one hole in the bag to come through. I'm probably going to go ahead and give this another couple of days in the bucket because there's no sprouts on it, and I only see that one little tiny root, which probably means there are other roots, but I want to see a little bit more. This one's a white Madeira. This one has no visible buds, although this one looks like it's about to, this one's about to pop right here. I don't see any roots on this one either, which is unfortunate because I really needed another one of these. I only have one plant of it. And the last one in here is another Negretta. And this one has no signs of roots, so this one's going back in the bucket. But some of the buds are nice and fat, so they look like they will pop anytime soon. But we'll give this one another couple of days. I really like these little figs. I got one plant from Figaholics last year, or the year before, and figs are really great. They're little tiny figs, and they're really sweet, and I don't know what else to say about them. They're good. Back in the hole with you.